Hi, this is Ishai James back here with Counted Productions, and today I'm going to be opening up the Thermaltake Black X Duet. This handy device is capable of taking two internal SATA or SATA hard drives and connecting them via USB 3.0 into a PC or Mac. So let's get right into unboxing this. So this box opens up like so, and I'm going to tilt that down so you can actually see the contents in there as I open it. First thing I see is a couple of cables here. We got the, of course, power cable, and we do have the USB cable. And all right, the next thing, this slides out, and now looks like I got it the wrong way. So there you go. This kind of sits in there pretty snug. That's pretty nice. That slides out, and a foam piece on the other end was holding that in, so I guess it's pretty well protected. I do like the way that fits together. I'm probably going to keep the box so that I can keep this in there and keep this in there as well. So a couple things about this device. It is capable of connecting with 2.5-inch hard drives, which would be your internal laptop drives, 3.5-inch hard drives, which would be your standard internal desktop drives, and also SSD or solid state drives, which would really go in either one. And the transfer rate is up to 5 gigabytes per second via the USB 3.0 cable. You do have to make sure that you have a USB 3.0 connection. They're generally marked with blue, like this inside on both the computer end and also the cable, and also on the device itself. The blue indicates that it's USB 3.0. And what I found when I read online is people had zero complaints about the transfer rate. And so it goes up to 5 gigabytes per second, and that's not going to be the bottleneck. The bottleneck generally is going to be the speed of the hard drive. And so however fast your hard drive runs when it's plugged in internally is how fast it's going to run when you use this device. So that's really good to know, and that is one of the things that it beats out some of their competitors on. Now, there were a couple negatives I found. There were a few people complaining about failure of the device and also sometimes corrupting their drives. I don't know if maybe they used it incorrectly, because when you're using internal drives, they are a little more finicky and picky about how the connection is made. And so if you have a weak connection, then that could be an issue. So that may have caused some of the problems. Additionally, if you've connected with the cable and you're doing a transfer and the connection breaks at some point in time because you pulled on it wrong or whatever it may be, that may cause some of those failures. And the vast majority of people, over 60%, were very happy with the product, and it does have a very high rating. This is on Amazon where I'm getting these reviews from. Now, there are some competitors out there. Cable Matters, for example, makes something that's about half the cost. It only fits one hard drive, and so you're paying half the cost. You only get one hard drive instead of two, and it had actually a little bit better reviews. Some people were complaining about the quality of the enclosure, whereas this feels nice and strong, very firm, but there were also some issues with that device with compatibility. People saying certain sizes and certain types of formats of hard drives just simply weren't working. And so that was a bit of a concern. And so far, I'm really happy with the build quality of this. I'm happy with the length of the cable. I mean, that definitely is pretty nice. Let me just go ahead and show you how big that is. So that's a pretty good length and seems like a very strong cable. The connection for the power as well is a nice length, so that's pretty nice. And I have a ton of internal drives that I'm going to be able to connect and use, and I'm going to be able to do that without having to put them internally in my computer, because a lot of them are old drives and backup drives that I occasionally need to access, but not all the time. So I'll let you know after a week or so of use how this is working for me, and check out the test then. And by the way, if you want an unboxing review video, if you're a online seller on Amazon or Shopify or eBay or whatever it may be, go over to countedproductions.com and you can fill out the contact form there. And right now I'm doing them for just $100. And I think for the quality, you're not going to find anything better out there for that price. So definitely let me know. And additionally, like us on Facebook and also subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out some of our other videos on both those platforms.